Alright people, gather around, let's talk about devaluation. Sounds fancy, right? Like something rich people do with their vintage wine collections. But trust me, it's anything but fancy, especially if you're in Africa. In the simplest terms, devaluation is when a country says its money isn't worth as much anymore. Think of it like this: you go to buy bread one day, and it's $2. The next day the government says, surprise, your dollar is now worth half. Suddenly, that bread costs $4. Your money buys you less. Not cool, right? That's devaluation in a nutshell. And as we'll see, it's been a real kick in the pants for many African nations. Let's rewind the clock. Ghana, the land of cocoa and high-life music. After shaking off colonialism, they had the cedi, a strong currency holding its own. Same story in Nigeria, Africa's giant. The Naira was a symbol of pride and potential. People had buying power, things were hopeful. But then came the pressure. Foreign institutions, the ones with all the money and the loans, started whispering in the ears of these newly independent nations. Devalue your currency, they urged. It will boost your exports. So Ghana and Nigeria, eager to please and play the global game, took the bait. And boy did they get played. The promises of devaluation? Yeah, they vanished faster than a cheetah on a caffeine rush. Imports, things these countries relied on, became super expensive. Inflation skyrocketed like a homesick angel. Suddenly, people who were getting by were struggling to afford basic necessities. The devaluation hangover hit hard. Economies wobbled, poverty deepened its grip, and the worst part? It felt like a blow to their newfound independence, a bitter reminder of how much power these foreign institutions still held. Now, let's hop across the pond to the land of the free, the home of the brave, the United States of America. They've devalued their currency too, right? Sure, but here's the difference. They did it on their own terms, strategically, to benefit their own interests. They weren't pressured by some international loan shark. They held the cards and they played them shrewdly. They knew how to use devaluation as a tool, not a weapon against their own people. So, here's the million-dollar question, or should I say the million cedi, million Naira question. If devaluation is such a great recipe for economic success, why does it seem to work wonders for the rich and powerful, while leaving developing nations with a bitter aftertaste? Something doesn't add up. It's time for Africa to stop swallowing the same old economic prescriptions and start writing its own. Let's learn from the past, people. Let's analyze these fancy economic terms and see if they hold water. Africa, my friends, is not a testing ground for failed economic theories. It's time to be bold, to be innovative, to chart our own course. Let's empower our own economists, our own thinkers, to come up with solutions tailored to our unique challenges and opportunities. The future is unwritten, and it's time we grabbed the pen and started writing our own story of economic liberation.